Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So clip-ins have become one of my favorite form of extensions because it's so quick and easy. So let me show you guys how I installed my clip-ins and how I blended them to my natural hair. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so jumping straight into the video. For starters, this is the hair that I'm going to be using. Everything will be linked down below. This hair is from Curlsqueen. Shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. I'm so excited, y'all. These clip-ins were bomb. So let me show you guys how I installed them. So this is my braid pattern. It's super simple, super easy. Typically, I know people like to braid going down, but because of the way I wanted my clip-ins to lay, I braided them going back like this, and I feel like it helped a lot better with like the install. It helped better with how the hair laid in my head, and I feel like it was low tension on my hairline, which is the most important part, especially when you're using clips. So these are the seamless weft clip-ins from Curlsqueen, and as you can see here, all I'm doing is just kind of going in and just mapping out my hair, seeing where I want it to lay, if it's long enough, do I need another piece, or you know, how is this gonna work for me? And I will say this was a pretty tricky process because I wanted my hair to lay a certain type of way. So I had to take some of the pieces out and replace them and put other pieces in, which is perfectly fine because I feel like you have to customize your hair sorry you guys, I'm vlogging, trying to get the vlog footage of this moment and working at the same time. So yeah, I feel like that's fine because you have to customize it to make it fit the way that you want it to fit. So that's pretty much all you guys see me doing here. It's honestly the most simple process ever. You're just literally applying the clip-in onto the braid. Now, if you did not have a braid and you wanted to just kind of part your hair and leave your natural hair out to blend it with the curly pieces, I would recommend back combing a little bit just so that you don't have tension on your hair and the clip-ins aren't just slipping out. You need to have some form of tension, something that the clip-ins can hold to. That way it's not just sitting there or you're worried about it coming out. Because if I pull and tug on these clips, they ain't going nowhere, honey, which is what you want, okay? I feel like when you're wearing a wig, extensions, clip-ins, tape-ins, whatever, you want it to be as secure as possible, okay? So yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna go in. Honestly, this step is super repetitive. You guys see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of laying the clips on top of the hair. So I'm gonna let you guys watch this step, and once we get more into like the styling and how I blend my natural hair, then I will come back so we can kind of talk a little bit more about that. All right, y'all, so I have all the clips in. I'm loving the way it's looking. So now we got to take care of the top of this head because it's not going to just blend with this hair naturally. Unfortunately, I did not get a texture that blended naturally with my hair, and my hair is pretty heat damaged. So, you know, I like to say heat trained because my hair is not damaged at all. It just doesn't have a curl pattern anymore, which is perfectly fine because I don't ever wear my hair curly anyway, honey. I probably will never wear my hair curly, but let me show you guys how I blended my hair to match this hair perfectly, okay? Like, oh my God, it looks so good growing out of my scalp. Like you would think it was mine, and I'm gonna show you how to do the same thing. So the first thing that I like to do is just take a piece of my hair and take a piece of the clip-ins, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of mousse. You don't want to apply a lot of mousse or have it drenched and have water and all of these things because it's gonna slow down the drying time, and I had somewhere to be, so I couldn't just, you know, have this hair taken forever. And I sat under a dryer, so it really only took like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes for this hair to dry. I recommend doing this at night, but the only thing is I don't wear my wigs or my extensions to sleep, so you would have had to, you know what I'm saying, it would have been a whole thing. So all I'm doing is just kind of wrapping the hair all the way down past my natural hair, because when I take the flexi rod out, I still want it to blend with my hair and not just look like it's super curly at the top and everything else is a whole different texture. So the way that you get the texture to match is blend it past your natural hair. Like bring the flexi rod past your natural hair, and then that's gonna help, you know, kind of make sure everything is blended to perfection. When I tell y'all so many people didn't even know that these were clip-ins, I'm like, yeah, girl, like these are clip-ins. Like Curlsqueen did that. Like they thought it was my natural hair, and that made me feel good because I'm like, okay, I blended this hair perfectly. Like you can't even tell. So yeah, the process is super repetitive. Again, I'm just going to blend this down past my natural hair and then let the flexi rod sit. And then I just sat under the dryer for like 20, 30 minutes and just let everything air dry. All right, y'all. So once my hair was air dried, my camera must not have been recording. I'm so sorry, because I wanted to show you guys the process of taking the flexi rods out, but it was super simple. I did not do anything other than take the flexi rod out and just kind of pull the curls apart a little bit. So now I'm just kind of back combing because there's gaps in between where the last clip-in is. I kind of felt like it was gappy. So I'm just going in and back combing just a little bit to give me a little bit more body yaddy, okay? And a little bit more volume in the roots of my hair, just to kind of make it look a little bit more natural. And I feel like that really did the job. It worked perfectly. But look at this blend. This hair blended so perfectly with my natural hair. Like, I'm literally so obsessed. You can't tell me that this is not mine. So I'm mainly teasing at the roots where my natural hair is, because I want it to blend a little bit better and have a little bit more volume, but I also don't want to really touch it that much. So once I got everything to perfection, it was all blended perfectly, I'm gonna go in with my scissors and just kind of define it a little bit, because I felt like the hair was just there. Like, I feel like the hair was wearing me and I wasn't wearing the hair. So to fix that, I'm gonna go in and just kind of add some layers, give me like a little bit of a diva cut, kind of, you know, shape it up a little bit, because I feel like with curly hair, it's very easy to just look off. So all I did was just went in and just kind of just chopped it up, honestly, in no form or pattern. It really was just looking at it and feeling like, I want to chop this piece over here, or I want to chop this piece over there. And that was pretty much it. It was super simple, super easy. So yeah, I'm just chopping it up, and I'm mainly adding those layers right past my natural hair. Because my natural hair is a little shorter, you can kind of see it at the top. So I'm bringing the layers right past that, so that way it just all looks like layers and it doesn't look like, oh, I can tell where her natural hair stops and starts. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. That's all that I did, and this is how the hair turned out. It turned out so bomb, so amazing. I absolutely loved it. It looked like my natural hair, like hands down. I felt like this was my natural hair. It was very light. I love the curl pattern. This hair was so soft, and when you wash this hair, it like gets longer. It's so weird. So when you first get the hair, it's gonna be super short, but you have to wash it so that way you get the true length of the hair, and it just turned out so freaking good. I love it. Love, love, love it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and follow me on all my other social medias. If you want the links to this hair, everything will be linked down below in the description box. So make sure you guys check that out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.